Hi, I'm Sandra Mello, and I'm the Director of Curriculum Assessment and Professional Learning for the St. James-Assiniboia School Division. The St. James-Assiniboia School Division believes that assessment and evaluation informs instruction, increases student motivation, and promotes student learning. This process provides the foundation for meaningful communication among teachers, students, families, and the community. As a caregiver, your interest in your child's learning can have a tremendous impact on his or her learning progress. You may have questions about how to become involved in your child's learning. Things may have changed since you were at school. For many, the terms of assessment for learning and assessment of learning are newer terms that are commonly used to describe what is happening in your child's learning experience. What may have remained the same, however, is the importance of providing children with descriptive and constructive feedback about their own learning. In doing so, students begin to understand what they learned well and what they can do to improve their learning. Providing a clear picture about next steps for learning is referred to as assessment for learning. Students are provided with evaluative feedback which tells the learner how they have performed compared to what was being learned. This is also called assessment of learning and may be reported using letters, numbers, or other symbols on a report card or within a grading period. There are many different methods teachers use to gather information concerning your child's learning progress. Some of these include observations, conversations, work samples, quizzes and tests, assignments, tasks, and performances. Your knowledge about the variety of methods can help you talk to your child about their learning at school. St. James-Assiniboia School Division Senior Year's Final Assessment Week 2023-24. Senior year schools in St. James-Assiniboia will schedule a final assessment week at the end of each semester. The purpose of this week is to ensure that students can prepare and engage in assessments of learning at the completion of their semestered course. Assessments scheduled during the final assessment week will take place over the course of 4 days and will be weighted separate from other summative assessments within a given course at 10% of the final course grade. This will be communicated in the exam column on the report card. Your child's teacher will communicate the process for these assessments, and each school will release a schedule for final assessment week closer to the conclusion of the semester. Students' assessments will typically take place during a 68-minute block during the scheduled week. During final assessment week, students not participating in scheduled assessments will be provided the opportunity for study time, finalization of course requirements that was not completed during class time, continued practice of skills, and time with teachers. Each school will determine its own plan for student attendance and schedule. In St. James-Assiniboia School Division, each senior year school will coordinate final assessments during the final assessment week in the following grades and subject areas. Grades 10 and 11, English, Français, Mathematics, English and French Immersion Program. Grades 11 and 12, English and French Immersion Program where applicable. Biology, Chemistry, Physics. In grade 12, students will participate in provincial tests as outlined by Manitoba Education and Early Childhood Learning. More information on the provincial assessment program can be found at the Manitoba Education website or by asking your child's teachers. These grade 12 provincial tests will count for 20% of a student's final course marks in the following courses: English Language Arts, Français, Mathematics, Pre-Calculus Applied, Essential in both English and French Immersion programs. Teachers will consider all evidence collected through assessment tasks that the student has completed or submitted to determine the level of achievement in a grade or course. Should you have any questions about the process or forms of assessment that your child will engage in, please consult the specific teacher's course outline, contact the teacher directly, or contact the school administration for further information.